Hello, you're watching Start Select, unless you aren't actually looking at the screen right now, in which case you're just listening to Start Select and being very rude. I'm Seb Ford, and here's what's coming up on today's show. The Wii U. Yeah, it's the Wii U. And it's Thursday, so we bring you the latest stuff you can download onto your gaming box to make play the fun times. One thing we all want to know with the announcement of a new console is this: will it play all of my old games? Yes, backward compatibility can be a beautiful thing, opening up a console to thousands of existing titles to help break out of its development cocoon and spread its beautiful wings of content. Sometimes, of course, it's a pack of lies. Sony assured us of backwards compatibility with the PS3. While some of the early models did allow previous PlayStation titles to work, they promptly dropped that functionality like a mouldy sandwich. A stale baguette of broken promises, if you will. Which brings us neatly to Nintendo. The Wii played GameCube titles, and the Wii U promises to play Wii titles. Seems fair, couldn't ask for more. But in a recent interview with Nintendo gal Amber McCollum, Nintendo executive extraordinaire casually divulged that the GameCube titles will be appearing on the latest console as well. GameCube discs will not be compatible with Wii U, but a number of the games that were playable on GameCube can be downloaded from WiiWare. Thing is, the Wii had 4 convenient ports for plugging in your old GameCube controllers. The Wii U, as far as we can see, doesn't. I guess the question is, how comfortable are people going to be playing Super Smash Bros. Melee with a controller the size of a dinner plate? Right, it is of course Thursday, which means just one thing: download update time. This week, Fallout New Vegas gets the Old World Blues DLC, with neither platform boasting one of those irritating temporary exclusives. Huzzah!
Goodbye!
The DLC, which explores how many of the mutated creatures in New Vegas came to be, is available now for $7.99 on PSN or 800 Microsoft points.
Save us all, in the name of science.
Bastion, meanwhile, came out yesterday on Xbox Live. The action RPG promises to revolutionize storytelling in games, featuring a narrator who responds to your actions and follows your progression closely.
Most layers conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
The arcade title, developed by Supergiant Games, will apparently be ported to PC by the end of the year, but currently they have no plans for a release on PlayStation Network. Sorry, PlayStation gamers. However, you can at least rejoice knowing that Limbo, one of the biggest downloadable hits of last year, is now available for download on PSN. About time too. On top of that, PlayStation punters can exclusively enjoy Dr. Maybe and the Adventures of Scary Girl, which came out yesterday, charming art style and all. You play as Scary Girl, a little girl dressed as a pirate who looks suspiciously dead. She's trying to find Dr. Maybe, presumably so he can explain why she looks quite so corpulent. You can pick it up for a very reasonable $3.49. So that's it for another Start Select, but that's by no means all that we can do for you. This week we've been camped out at Develop down in Brighton, bringing you the best bits of news from the conference. For instance, you can read Jane's report on Kinect Sport 2 being entirely navigable by voice commands. It's got over 300 programmed for golf alone. To catch up on that and tons of other stuff from Develop, make sure you stick with GameSpot.com. That's all from me for now though, more video funs tomorrow.